Hello everyone and welcome back to FilmBook Review, an official YouTube channel of FilmBook, featured in Google News, IMDb's news desk, and a member of the Critics' Choice Association. FilmBook is an entertainment industry news website that reports on the film and television show industries in the United States and across the world. Today on FilmBook Review, I will be reviewing the film Golda. Golda is directed by Nattiv, written by Nicholas Martin, and stars Helen Mirren, Liev Schreiber, Camille Cotton, Rotem Kynan, and Dominic Moffam. This is a Golda movie review, and there will be spoilers. If you like our movie reviews, please like this Golda film review, as that helps us out with YouTube's algorithm, and consider subscribing. Once subscribed, click the bell notification box and you are all set. Please also consider becoming one of our patrons on Patreon at patreon.com/filmbook. And now, the Golda movie review. Director Nattiv's Golda showcases Helen Mirren in a performance that follows all the rules on how to secure an Oscar nomination in a biopic. Heavy makeup? Check. A moving speech delivered by the film's star towards the end of the film? Check. An important and relevant historical topic? Check. Helen Mirren is so good at times in the film, but the makeup proves to be a major distraction to allowing the audience to focus on her performance. In the eyes of Tammy Faye, the audience didn't feel that Jessica Chastain's work was overshadowed by the makeup. The makeup complemented the performance. The makeup is competing with Mirren for the audience's attention in Golda, and it detracts from the quality of the film as a whole. This movie feels at times like it is Martin Scorsese's Golda. Don't get too excited, though, because it's not. That's not because it's as good as a Martin Scorsese film, but employs techniques reminiscent of the famous director. At the start of the movie, it shows us a lot of different characters and flashes their titles and relevance in writing on the screen. It's almost like Goodfellas by way of the Yom Kippur War. Golda Meir, former Prime Minister of Israel, feels like she's one of the boys in this film. Complete with shoes that became popular in their own right, Golda associates with a crew that includes Defense Minister Moshe Dayan and Military Chief David Elazar, but Golda is the one who walks into the room and changes the dynamics of everything. Golda smokes in the movie, like a chimney. Let's not forget she is undergoing treatment for cancer during the course of the picture. Golda was the type who smoked right up until the last minute of her life. Mirren would perfectly convey the essence of the character if that makeup just didn't seem to want our attention. Liev Schreiber co-stars in the movie as U.S. Secretary of State Henry Kissinger. There's a scene where Golda feeds him and brings him some cultural type of food that she seems to be making Kissinger eat, something that he really doesn't seem to want. We get why he eats it, but as Golda watches him to see if he likes it, it makes for an odd moment in a movie that should be concerned with the actual meat and potatoes of the 19 days of the Yom Kippur War of 1973. I guess Kissinger's eating was part of how they delved into discussing politics. Camille Cotton co-stars as Golda Meir's aide, Lou Kadar, in the movie, and does a decent job which excellently demonstrates the loyalty Lou had to Golda. The scenes between them include one on a rooftop and are compelling, but in a movie which wants to be a prestige picture, these moments sort of feel more like time filler. The movie shows images of the real Golda Meir towards the end, and that decision felt like a mistake. There's too much riding on the audience forgetting Mirren is under the makeup, and when we see the real footage, it reminds us it's Mirren under there for whatever reason. When the makeup doesn't work, it takes away from Mirren's performance. One could only wish that the whole production could have reevaluated in terms of the way they brought Mirren's Golda to life on screen. Showing the real Golda, though, doesn't succeed in helping the film much. That being said, there are some things to admire here. Schreiber's performance is always on point. When Kissinger isn't being fed by Golda, Schreiber and Mirren have some interesting interactions that make us see the complexity of the politics behind the war. Negotiations are discussed throughout the film, and when what is being talked about is quite interesting, we feel for the situation the real-life characters in the movie are going through. Lives are being lost and history is being made, and the movie brings those details to life vividly. But in the end, the makeup makes this movie unlikely to emerge with any Academy Award nominations. Mirren's work and the makeup itself may be under consideration for nods, and Mirren is certainly forceful in the performance of her role. It's just that the direction of the film is hit and miss. Those scenes with Schreiber are good, but other cast members get lost in the shuffle due to too many interactions that come and go. A longer movie may have dealt more efficiently with such a large cast. Golda is a noble effort for the historical information it presents to its audience. It's always hard to say that a movie could have done something different to be better, but in reviewing the movie that this actually is, it could have been so much more. And that brings us to the conclusion of this Golda movie review. I would love to hear your thoughts on it below in the comments section. If you liked what you heard during this review, please like this video and subscribe to this channel. Please also visit and subscribe to our podcast channel at FilmBook Podcast and our trailer and reaction channel at FilmBook Trailers. If you would like to get FilmBook's articles delivered to your inbox, sign up for our free daily newsletter in the description at film-book.com. Thank you for viewing, and you can watch one of these reviews next.